Hey guys! So this video is for the advanced orchestra, where we're going to review our C naturals. Last week I made a video going over F naturals and C naturals. You should have already watched the other video from this week about F naturals. So this one we're going to review page 33, our C naturals, which is the same thing as F naturals, but it's on your A string. So instead of stretching for C sharp for the second sticker, we have to stay right next to our first finger and make it lower note to make it a C natural. So C sharp, it's higher. C natural sounds lower. I hope you can hear the difference. And when I hold the violin like this, I know it's weird calling this low and this high because it's opposite of directions. But if you think about getting closer to the scroll as being lower, and when you're holding your instrument the right way, it's further away from you. So it's lower sounding than the C sharp. So an important thing you need to practice is just keeping that finger there and getting used to it. And by doing that, you can just walk up the string. A, B, C, D. And that hard part there is that stretch of your second finger to your third finger and making sure you have A, B, low C, stretch for D, and you gotta keep your finger there. You don't want to do this because that's too much work unless you have a C sharp in the song. But for most of these songs right now, we don't. But another way to practice this is just putting your finger there, sliding it back, sliding it. Just getting used to that feeling of where it needs to be, because sometimes you'll need a low C, sometimes you need a high second finger for the C sharp. So again, just practice going A, B, low C natural, high D, and walking it back down. It's not the sound we're used to. And again, this is a minor sound instead of our happy major sound. Usually get that, but now we have low. And that 2 to 3, the C natural to D, feels really weird. It feels like you're doing something wrong. But that's where it needs to be. So now we're going to go over Bluebird's song on the bottom of page 33, number 134. So we're going to take a look. First thing we see is our key signature. And they do have F sharps in here for us this time. You see one sharp sign next to your treble clef. So if you see any Fs in the song, they're going to be F sharp. But there's no sharp sign for the C, which means all Cs are going to be natural. They're going to be that low 2 instead of C sharp. So you have to go between right next to your first finger. And let's just take a look and find any Cs or Fs we might have. We have a lot of high Ds. Right here, we have 2 C naturals already. And they're reminding us with that arrow that they're low, they're C natural, so that our finger needs to be right next to the first finger. We've got a bunch of C's in this song. Then we go to the next line. You'll notice it looks pretty similar to the first line. And now we get here. And this part here is going to be the tricky spot, just like number 129, minor details, going down the D string. Same thing, you got to go down your A string. So you're stretching from high D to C natural, to B, to A, to G. So we're going to play this, but we're going to take a look first. And these first 2 measures are pretty easy. It's just high D and B. I want us to just play this third measure first, the low C to A. So if you have your instrument out, try playing it with me. If not, when you practice just this measure first. So this third measure is going to sound like this. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You want it to sound like that. You don't want this sound. So if you watch my fingers, now I was playing C sharp. but you need that first finger, or the second finger right next to your first finger. So you get, and you want to keep it close. That way when you put it back down, it's in the right spot. And then that fourth measure is the same notes, C to A, and you go back to D's and B's. And now let's just take a look here. You have D, C natural, B, A, G. Now, as you see, we're doing pizzicato, so we have to ignore those slurs for now. But when you do use your bow, make sure you do those slurs as well. But right now we're doing pizzicato. So here, you got to make sure you're set up properly for that first note. You have your D, then you just go to C. You don't want to be here to slide there. Have it set up the right way. So these last couple beats, you've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and G. Again, D, C, B, A, G. And when you play that G, you can have your fingers back like this if you want, or keep them like this to extra practice that spot. But now we're going to play all of 34 Bluebird song, and I really do like this song. It's such a nice song. It's fun to play. It sounds so nice. So make sure you really practice it. And it only sounds nice if you play those low Cs, the C naturals. If you play C sharps, it sounds weird. So this is all of 34 Bluebird song. If you have your instrument out and you want to try it with me, please do. If not, just listen. And make sure the entire time you have your hand set up like this, where you're set, or not like that, like that, so that your second finger is next to your first finger, and your third finger is all the way down on its sticker. So this is number 134, Bluebird song. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Next line. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Get ready. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. And that last note's a dotted half note, gets 3 beats. When you play pizzicato, it just rings out. So that's a review of our low C, C natural, where it's the low second finger. For F, you're here. For C natural, you're here. And just, it's really important, just like how it was important to reach for C sharp. Now it's really important. You have your finger next to your first finger for C natural, but your third finger still makes it out the way out there. So that's your review. I hope these videos have helped, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.